Alright, ladies and gentlemen, happy Halloween to you all. I hope you're all having a good day, and I hope you're all trick-or-treating and getting a hell of a lot of good sweets. I'm not doing much this Halloween, I'm just reviewing some films, and so I thought I might as well save this review for Halloween. It's directed by one of my inspirations for becoming the review warrior. So let's talk about Shelby Oaks, shall we?
The Review Warrior.
So Shelby Oaks is the directorial debut of Chris Stuckmann, and it stars Camille Sullivan, Brendan Sexton III, Keith David, Robin Bartlett, and Michael Beach. A woman's desperate search for her long-lost sister falls into obsession upon realising that the imaginary demon from their childhood may have been real. Okay, so going into Shelby Oaks, I really wanted to support this one. And like I said in the intro, Chris Stuckmann is one of my inspirations for starting the Review Warrior. And to see him make a film like this is actually pretty cool if you think about it. I mean, if you've been watching his channel all these years, you can see it's been a dream of his to make a full feature film. I mean, look at all the short films he's made. He's made some Indiana Jones short films. He's made some, like, little cabin in the woods horror films. And to see him make Shelby Oaks, I mean, it is one hell of a massive step seeing Chris Stuckmann on the big screen. And that just begs the question, what did I think of Shelby Oaks? I liked it, bar from a couple of missteps. But before I go into them, I'll go into what I liked first. Okay, so going into what I liked about Shelby Oaks, we have Camille Sullivan playing Mia. She is the sister of Riley, who has gone missing. And when you see her go down the rabbit hole, as the film progresses, you see that she becomes more and more desperate just to see her sister again. She was amazing in the film. I thought every time she was on screen, you could definitely tell she was very tormented after losing her sister, or thinking that she lost her sister all these years. She's honestly the best part of the film. And speaking of Riley, let's talk about Sarah Dern. I think this might be her first film, but if it is, what a way to come out swinging. Whenever she was on screen in the opening documentary with the Paranormal Paranoids, she was good. When she sees the unseen entity off screen, when everything starts going apeshit, yeah, she's good. I could definitely see her starring in other films. Sarah Dern was honestly really good as Riley. Okay, so going into something else I liked about the film, some of the horror scenes definitely creep me out a little bit. When it's the quiet scenes, you can hear a pin drop. I was just eating my popcorn when I was watching Shelby Oaks, and I was trying ever so hard to be quiet. Honestly, I honestly had to suck the popcorn until it turns into like a mush, so I could just swallow it, kind of thing. And yeah, in the quiet scenes, it was definitely filled with so much tension. It's like turning the string on the guitar tighter and tighter until it just snaps. And you could definitely, honestly, you could cut the tension with a knife. It was that intense. Is that the right saying? I think it is. Either way, right, I'm going to go back to Chris Stuckmann for a minute. The man is definitely a good director. I know he probably won't see this, but Chris, if you do see this, you're a good film director, dude. You're a good writer as well with you and your wife. Honestly, really good. Really good direction, really good writing. I could definitely see you taking part in an MCU film. I know, like I said, I know Chris Stuckmann probably won't ever see this, but still. If you ever write an MCU film, more power to you, dude. Okay, so I've said what I liked about Shelby Oaks, and now unfortunately I do have to go into what I didn't like about the film. In the second half of the film, it starts to get a bit nonsensical, like I lost track of what was going on. And the ending felt a little bit anticlimactic. Like, I thought, okay, that's really how we're going to end it. But yeah, like I said, it does start to get a little bit nonsensical near the end of the film. You lose track of what's going on. And when the film ended, when it cut to credits saying a Chris Stuckmann film, I was just like, really? That's the ending, really. God, I'm going back to my bloody Thinner review here, saying that's the ending, really. I thought the ending was a little bit abrupt, a little bit anticlimactic. It could have done with a little bit more than what we had. And I'll be completely honest. I think we should have stayed with the whole found footage aspect of the film. You know, in the first 20 minutes of seeing the paranormal paranoids talking about the Shelby Oaks mystery, and then seeing Riley, they could have made it look more like a documentary, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, bar from that, for a first film from a film reviewer, it's honestly not a bad time. So let's go to the verdict.
Verdict time.
So in the end, Shelby Oaks, it was honestly a good time, despite those flaws. Chris Stuckmann definitely did a good job directing the film, writing the film. You could tell he's done it before. Like I said earlier on with his YouTube reviews, with his YouTube short films, you could definitely tell he's not new to this. And you can tell he's got experience as well, which is the best thing, even for a feature film debut. He definitely knew what he was doing with Shelby Oaks, I'll be completely honest. I love the acting by Camille Sullivan, Sarah Dern, Keith David, even though he was only in it for about 5 minutes. The acting was good. There were some creepy elements in the film, but like I said, the film does get a bit nonsensical near the end, and I think they should have kept with the mockumentary aspect of the film. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to give Shelby Oaks a B. It does really make me want to write my own film as well. Like, I have been trying to write my own film. It's like an Evil Dead fan film. I've even got the title ready for it as well. It's meant to be called Necronomicon, Evil Dead Untold. I'm trying to write it with one of my friends, Corey. Corey, if you're watching, we will make that film, dude. Don't you worry. So, Shelby Oaks, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or, instead of asking what your favourite horror film is, here's a good question for you. What is your favourite Chris Stuckmann review? Whatever it is, comment below. Let me know what you think. I've been the Review Warrior. Thank you so much for watching and checking out this video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go and support Chris Stuckmann for Shelby Oaks. I know he will definitely appreciate the support. He even made a video saying please watch this, telling everyone to support indie films. Please do go and do that. Go and support Chris Stuckmann and Shelby Oaks. He'll love all of the support. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching and checking out this video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and be sure to check here for more reviews coming soon. And happy Halloween, folks. See you in a bit.